You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start I'm standing in my house.
You know, J. Cole once said, I want a real love, dark skin and Viv love, that Jada and that Will love. Ooh. That leave your toothbrush at the crib love. Ooh, you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid love. Man, I know J. Cole wants to rip that page out the notebook and burn that shit up because holy shit, that Jada and that Will love is not what we expected, man. We've seen things trickle out. Things were trickling out over the years, okay? That video surfaced with Will looking really uncomfortable in his house. And then the big apocalypse came when she took him to the red table talk and basically told him and the rest of the world that she was just out here throwing coochie on her son's best friend. This shit was outrageous. She sat Will Smith down in front of the world. We all seen it. We ain't been the same since. She sat Will Smith down and humiliated him in front of the world. This shit is crazy. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is still happening, right? Because after, Jada Pinkett Smith, she admitted to having an entanglement with August Alsina, her son's friend. She wrote a book, and now she's going on this tour to explain even deeper how her emotions were feeling after she cheated on her husband. This shit is crazy, man. She keeps going. This is a demon in human form. This is an actual... Man, I don't even know what to say. Listen, we're about to go through some clips of Jada Pinkett Smith recently to where she had this round table and she was just having a conversation with the girls. Let's just go ahead and get into this, man. I don't want to keep rambling. I know Will Smith is probably staring down the barrel of a shotgun right now with this woman speaking so much. Let's check this out.
Can I tell the little twist part?
Yeah, you tell the little twist part.
Set it up, because this one I was ready to throw my book across the room.
So mind you, she's profiting off of her husband, ex-husband, roommate. I don't know what Will is to this fucking demon anymore. She's profiting off of this man's pain. She wrote a book basically saying, I fucked August Alsina, and Will Smith felt really bad about it. Look, first and foremost, look at the stance, too. Look at how she sits down. That's a dude right there. No, let me stop. She has very fuckboy ways. I'll say that much. Let's keep it going. Look at how she's sitting, too. Just spreading it. Anyway.
Everything came out, and I was like, oh, I got to take myself to the table. Now, mind you, Will and I were not together. We hadn't been together. 2016. And I decided I'm going to take myself to the table. Will says, I want to come to the table with you. And I was really surprised, and I was like, wow. He's like, I don't want you to be at the table by yourself. I want to support you. And so I was like, oh, okay. So he comes to the table, and
let's just pause right there. Let's break this down in sections here. I highly doubt that took place. Need I remind you the video that we just saw? Let me remind you with the clip once again. This woman forces this man to do things. Man, listen, man, shit. Let's watch the clip one more time.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you...
Does that look like a man who willingly went to the red table talk with her? Like, baby, no, I just want to support you. I want to support you as you humiliate me in front of the entire world. I really want that. You think that's what really happened?
I try to just, and this is a really complex moment.
It's not.
We come to
Nothing is complex about giving your coochie up to somebody half your age, which is your son's best friend, while supposedly still in this relationship with Will. It's nothing very complex about that. You just wanted to give somebody your coochie because what did she say? It made her feel better. Okay.
to the table, and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm going to do it.
And this is the fucking problem. This is the fucking problem. You have all these women around her gassing her the fuck up. She sounds like a crazy person. It was so complex. It was a situation where I needed to protect him. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you have all these crazy lobotomized women in the background. Clock it. Clock, bitch, shut the fuck up. This is the problem. Y'all got an echo chamber of bullshit.
To make sure you're good.
I want to see who the fuck's saying like that. That must be her best friend.
So if I got to look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good,
Amen.
I'm going to do it.
Wow.
Y'all. So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay. Now, also in that moment, two things. As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards.
Wow.
Because of what I realized at that moment,
Yes.
I got in my martyrdom bag.
Wow. Yes.
And what that is for me,
She got into her martyrdom bag. What? She became a martyr? Is that what she's saying? Oh, she became a martyr for Will. So let me get this straight. Let's really break this down. Horrible fuckface alopecia Smith. Right? You cheated on him. And then you came to the world and said that you cheated on him and humiliated him, and that was your way of making him look like the good guy. So you were being a martyr. You saved him. Right? As opposed to what? Shutting the fuck up and not saying anything at all? Like, god damn. She's a martyr because she humiliated him. She's not an adulterer, no. But if she needed to look like that to let Will feel better, she would do that. Wow. What am I even saying?
is I hadn't quite learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. And I hadn't learned how to love Will and not leave myself on the side of the road.
Amen. Amen.
And in that moment, because I felt so bad that he was in this situation,
Yes.
I
Preach.
decided I'm going to love you, Will, and I'm going to leave myself at the side of the road.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Wow.
And I wouldn't have known that that was an aspect that I needed to heal if it
Yeah.
hadn't been for my kids,
Yes.
my mother, my friends were so hurt
Yes.
that I had done that to myself.
Yeah,
They couldn't
because they
believe.
and
That's crazy. You know what I thought she was going to say? Oh, wow. She's such a narcissistic bitch. Holy fuck. You know what I thought she was going to say, my kids and my friends, my family, they were all hurt that I did that to Will. So I had to really just No. She said that her kids, her family, her friends, her mother, they hated that she did that to herself. She needed to be free. She needed to express herself by popping pussy open for August Alsina. She needed that. And it really hurt them that she wasn't able to do that because of her fucking dumbass husband, Will Smith. Damn it. She's such a strong woman, bro. Like, she's such a strong woman. So strong.
They actually asked you afterwards. Now, mind you, smart businesswoman. They own their content. She could have killed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
could have
yeah.
said,
Yes.
"Oh heck no, no, this didn't work as planned."
Yeah.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
my manager, Miguel, Ellen Rakuten, who's the producer, they begged me. My PR, my Karen Sensor, they all begged me. They were like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And two things, I was like, I needed people to know. First, I wasn't going to be emotionally blackmailed. I was like, hold up. I'm going to put myself out there. You ain't got the period. And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it.
Right.
I wanted it done. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on. You know, as to get him through it, the family through it.
Just get him through it. Get him through it. You know, August was, busting all types of pearls and artillery in my face, and I was catching them like fucking dodgeball. But you know what, Will? Just get through it. Listen, I was over here. I was diving into the balls. You know what I mean? Dodgeball, you're supposed to run away. She was diving into the balls, But listen, Will, get through it. And you're not going to emotionally blackmail me because I'm a 304. You are not going to emotionally blackmail me for that. Everybody in the background. Yes, yeah, clock it. This is why I'm scared to get married, bro. What the fuck am I watching? This feels like a parody. This feels like it's not real. You know what I mean? It feels fake, but it's real. This is real life. This is why all their kids are fucking weirdos. Willow and Jaden, just fucking weird and shit. Just fucking weird people. Why? Because their dad... You know what? Let's just keep watching the video.
Let it go. Right? And, but I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others. That we could all be on the road together. Which why this book was so important too, because I'm not leaving nobody on the side of the road.
Wow.
Including myself for once,
yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
And that's a big part of my healing.
Man, clap it.
Big part of my healing.
So we don't have much more time, but you brought.
Yeah, please shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. That's what's happening in Will Smith's life, if anybody cares. For the unemployed out there, that's the news for today. Jada is still out here humiliating her man. Holy shit. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, man. Do you think he's just a strong husband and this is just a wonderful relationship? Or do you think that these are just like zombie husks of people who are so far out of touch from reality that they just start creating their own issues to start dissecting over again? They're just so weird, bro. I don't even know what to say. You got hit the like button, share the video, you know what I mean? I'm curious to see what you guys have to say in the comments. I'm out.